Now this has to do with letting go patterns of conflict. This has to do with healing from friction. And so we're going to use the Hanged Man and the Spider, and I'm going to share a vision tomorrow of what the spider is connected to at this time. So we're going to go from healing from patterns of friction. And guys, these can be aggression, dominance, conflict. We just need to pick healing with force, okay? We need to pick healing with force. Healing with the masculine. We need to, I'm going to heal. I'm going to let this go and I'm going to heal. And look, we're going to create a new with it. We're going to create a new with it. The spider weaves the web. And the web is connected to our abundance, our patterning, and what we came here to create. And what's spectacular about the spider is the spider creates, many webs over the lifetime, right? And, could do this a couple times a day. Think about how many webs the spider weaves throughout their lifetime. Wow. And we're going to do this with our intuition. This is being able to heal with time, to take a pause, to respond instead of react, to be able to witness ourselves, to be able to witness energy, to be able to witness emotion, thoughts, patterns, in order to get from here to here. And of balance. It's very key that it's a balance, and we add the positive to the negative here. We're whole through the center point. And you can see the patterning of the lotus here. So we've accessed the upper world and the lower world through the center. And there's a connection even to working with Ein Sophur, our divine blueprints, and the connection to the light, and working with the light and the purest form of light from the void, the unfolding of creation. And we spoke much about Ein Sophur, okay guys? For those of you who haven't checked this out, this will be linked down below in the description, okay? Check this reading out. It definitely describes what this is all about, and it's connected to all of this. Now, what we're going to do when we've accessed this is we're going to pull it in. We're going to pull it in, and we're going to heal with it. We're going to heal with the light. That's how it's connected here, is so we can heal with the light. We're going to pull it in and heal with it. And as you can see now, the lotus is within her heart, within her bosom. It's going to run all the way through us. There's going to be purification honored here, healing and expansion. And we're going to work with the mother. We're going to nurture. This has to do with our habitual patterns and the connection to the moon and working with our habitual patterning. And we're no longer going to be in neglect, guys. We're going to be in nurture. We're going to work with the water element. We're going to be able to witness our emotions and know where to respond with them, know where to apply the masculine in order to build the structures of the new world. But in order to do so, we need inspiration. We need to be able to work with the masculine with being inspired. And to do this, we're going to work with a positive tetrahedron of fire and the negative tetrahedron of earth being represented right here. We're going to work with a positive tetrahedron of fire and the negative tetrahedron of earth. And we're going to begin manifestation with the elements in order to create our stability. And look, we've created a bridge in order to get here. But once again, too, it's through the center point. It's through the center point. And we know we have much connection to the Four of Coins, and we're not going to be in greed. We're not going to be hoarding, okay? Look, lower vibrational, this is hoarding. Higher vibe, this is stability. This is untwisted. We're going to let go. Remember, that spider came here today is telling us, the Hangman, to let it go. We need to let it go. We don't need to be in greed. We need to work with the light and let the light flow through us, work with us. That's what's happening here. There's a flow. There's a flow with that star, that 8-pointed star. And we're going to be working with the cups, okay? And there's a connection to the Three of Cups in a future reading. So stay tuned, okay, guys? And we've been speaking about this reading for much time. It's because I've been working on it for much time. So it's a project, and it definitely means something. Now, this Three of Cups is connected to the Six of Cups. Now, 3 plus these 2 cups is 5 cups. That's healing from our sorrows. So we've used the masculine, we've separated the feminine in order to know, okay, now I'm going to apply the masculine here. And it's getting us to the Six of Cups. This is healing. This is beautiful. My counter just said 333, guys. It was spectacular. I can feel the energy within this card. It's literally like being on vacation and you're just sitting there and you're just feeling the energy of this space and place, and you feel at peace. You feel magic. You feel the electricity of the majestic wonder of creation with this world. But in order to get here, we are going to do alchemy. Remember, we're going to let something go. The Hangman is here, the spider, right? And it's being able to see through our illusions with the Seven of Cups. And we need to put down a cup. To go from 7 cups to 6, we need to put down a cup. But we need to honor connection. What is of connection, of the light and community and coming together, of love, and what is not. And in order to be able to do this, we need to be able to witness energy in motion and working with creation. So here we're going to start out with unity, separation, witnessing the separation, and coming into union. And that's connected to working with our intuition and the priestess, being able to slow down and witness how we're becoming masters of our energy with our energy. So to go from 7 to 6, let me get it straight, guys. We need to put down a cup. And the cup that we're putting down, remember, we need to see through our illusions. And this is the perfect time to do this because Jupiter is hanging with Pisces and Neptune. So we're literally going to see it all, everything we need to see. And we're going to see this cup that the devil is offering us. And this is the cup that we need to put down. This is the cup that we need to let go. Because this cup is stealing our energy. This cup is connected to these patterns here. This cup is connected to these patterns and creating with these patterns of friction. We need to put this cup down. Ooh, guys, it said cut for a reason. I wonder what that means. I'll have to figure it out in a bit. The Hangman. We need to put this cup down, and this is connected to our sacral chakra. And we no longer are going to let the devil energies have our energy. So we're going to heal with our reputation. And we've been doing so. And I don't want to say we're going to heal. We're going to continue on this path because we've been doing this for some time. We know that we got this at the full moon reading. And as we continue to heal with the elements of air, and this has to do with working with Aquarius, okay? The cups and the swords, the water and the air. But we are going to get an activation on this within a moment, okay? This is connected to working with Fortuna. Jupiter expanding with the sun. The sun expanding with Jupiter. The daughter of Jupiter. This is connected to our divine inheritance, our 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. And look, that bird has a gift to share with us. And I'm feeling called to see what it is right now, guys, before we go any further. It's connected to this, to this, to this, to this. And how we go from this to this. So we're using Patch. Patch is going to speak to us. And it has something to do with the element of air. I want to say, guys, these channel messages will be for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day messages. Oh, guys, the card already flew out here and I kept going. So we're no longer going to be in silence. We're going to speak the truth. And of course, that's connected to working with the element of air and the Queen of Cups. We're no longer going to be deceptive. We're going to be reflective. And we're working with Ein Sulfur here. And the Queen of Cups is still in channel messages to come. This is working with Pisces and Jupiter. This is working with the other water elements as well. Scorpio and Cancer. To what? To ascend. This is all about ascension. And this is connected to the cradle of life, Mesopotamia. And look, we've made the connections we needed to make, and we cut away what we needed to cut away. Remember, we need to let go of something here. We need to let go of one of these cups. We need to cut it away. Cut it away from here. We're going to use the Hanged Man in order to go here. That's why I said cut, guys. That's why I said cut. There it is. So we're going to ascend. And how are we going to be able to do so? With the Four of Swords. This is working with the light. This is taking a pause in order to heal. There's the pause right there. And look at that. We have Jupiter and Libra. To what? To heal from our suffering and anguish in order to go towards love, the creation of our Two of Cups, working with Cancer and Venus. We go from fear to love, and now we've resolved our issue as we healed from the lack of with the earth. Not being sure. We're in worry here right now. We're in, we're connected to disaster. I don't know what to cut away. I don't know what to do. But we figured it out. We resolved the issue. So we're in completion and embodiment. We're working with the crown chakra, Saturn and Earth. And this is connected to the Lunar New Year. It's beautiful, guys. Realization is here. And we have our connection to the all. And we know Pisces is working with the all. We embrace to release. We embrace to release. We had to release that cup. We had to release this cup. It had to go. Because we had to ascend. And we had to go from here to here. But we're honoring through the Three of Cups. And then we have growth. And we literally are growing here with the earth. And there's our levitation. And our levitation is connected to our evolution. And how is this all coming together? We know we received this message. This is working with Venus and Uranus, Gemini and Cancer, where we pull into alignment with us the energies, people, places, things that are meant to be within our universes. They're in alignment with us. This has to do with nurturing our alignment. And this is going to allow us to ascend. We're going to ascend even further. We're going to... Where'd it go? It's right here. We're going to ascend even further. See here, we put it together, we're understanding it. Now look, here we're expanding with it. And this is what needs to go. It's being let go of. The fear is being let go of in order to create the love and the connection to this. And the connection to this. And it's really the connection to this, right, guys? And the patterns of separation. Back towards union. And remember, this is the gift that Capricorn is giving us. Going from here to here. And there is our victory. And there's our connection to working with Jupiter. And we're going to share this message New Year's Eve. It's connected to our victory. So check out that reading. And what that's going to allow us to do is to reveal our light. But we know this is the energy of someone who's noble and truly honoring what being noble means, and healing and honoring doing it because we're creating with integrity of the light. We've connected to the heart. We've connected to this. We've understood this. We've been here, and now we've understood this, and we've been here. We know this, and this felt better than this, and we want to achieve moving forward with victory in a healthy sense of pride, not a twisted sense of pride. This is humbled because we're working with our heart chakra, and we did this by putting together the pieces we need to put together when we cut away what we needed to cut away. And that's how we're able to reveal our light and to speak our truth. And we did this by quieting the mind. We know we got this message last time we met up. Now, quieting the mind is connected to working with Ein Sofer and our connection to the Three of Cups. This is where we're going to see it. This is where we're going to honor it. This is where we're going to expand with it. It's here. We know that the 3 is connected to the 2. But we need to honor that the 2 is also connected to the Ace, and hang tight because we're going to be talking about that within a second. So we've healed with time. And we're going to honor time today. We're going to expand off this for New Year's Day. And what this has to do with is healing with the injustices of the world to restore peace through the balance. So we're going to heal from our fears. We're going to heal with the elements of air. It's about our reputation. We're going to go from here to here. Through what? Ooh, sorry guys. The 9 of Pentacles, through the earth, through creating anew. Now, we've put all the pieces together, we've expanded, and woo, there's new self. And she has a wand in her hand. Remember, we're working with the earth, but she has a wand in her hand, and this goes back to the 4 of Pentacles and being able to work with fire and earth. And the other elements in order to create stability and expand. Here we did it. We've accomplished it. But we had to access the 8 of Swords and work through the 8 of Swords, and we needed to release ourselves from the 8 of Swords, and that's how we ascend. We ascend through cutting away with what we needed to cut away through here, letting go. And look, she even wrote a note. She wrote a note to let it go. She set it free, to cut it away. And that's connected to the 7 of Vessels, our morning. That is connected to healing with the cups. Right there. and seeing through our illusions, being able to go from here to here. We have to mourn the loss of what we're cutting away. We have to mourn the loss and say goodbye. And that's part of this equation, guys. That's part of this, and that's part of our ascension. And it's connected to the time that we are currently in. We're still in the time of the ox. And we're going to work with the King of Stones, the wolf. And this is the King of the Earth, in order to expand with the Ace of Pentacles through the Earth. There's a massive connection to the Ace of Pentacles right now. And the Ace of Pentacles is working with the Three of Cups, the Three of Vessels. Our joy. It's the key to our joy right now. So, we're going to remain dedicated to expand into our next Lunar New Year, which is coming up here. We're going to officially kick it off on February 4th, the year of the Black Water Tiger. We need to stay dedicated to continue to move forward until this time. And we still always need to be dedicated to move forward, guys. I want to keep it straight here. I don't want to give mixed messages, but we're dedicated to this part of the transformation that we're working on. And, you know, this is where that saying, don't give up before the miracle happens. Before all your hard work pays off, right? So we're getting to love. And this is healed too. This is where we honor. We're not just doing this for rewards. This isn't about that. This is about being noble. This is about, we want to achieve mission work because this is for the greater good of us all and what we came here to do on mission work. And we want to achieve this. We're not in sloth energy, and we're not, you know, we're not just doing things that don't make sense. And yeah, sometimes we do things that are illogical to heal with the heart, but there's purpose to what this path is about, because it's about love. We want to do this mission because it's connected to love. And this is where we work with the light and heal our soul, because we're working with love, and we accomplish it. And this is connected to being able to heal from the fear. This is, you know, been wreaking havoc on this planet and killing life, the evils of this world. And then we're going to restore it by healing from fear. And we know that because this goes back to our Two of Cups. Wherever our Two of Cups is. Where's our Two of Cups, guys? We go from fear to love. This is where we do it. We go from fear to love. It's part of our Two of Cups creations. And the growth. Growing. We're growing with the light from here to here. We're growing with Ein Sulfur from here to here. So many of us have been working on healing from lust. Healing from the lust template. Because this is why we still want to feed from the cup that the devil is offering us. But we're going to go from here to here. But we needed to know both spaces and places. Remember, this is about healing from duality through the center point. So we've now really begun to amp up the healing from pain caused by the element of air, backstab and betrayal of love. The masculine has hurt the feminine in love here, whether it was intentional or not, because we were in patterns of lust. But we're elevating from those patterns. And this is feeding from lower vibrational spaces and places. This is elevated. Now we're going to get creative. Because remember, we've let go of this cup. Where's that cup? This cup is working. We've expanded from this with this. Okay, we've elevated. So we're healing with our sacral chakra. Well, now it's time to be in creation with our sacral chakra in order to create a new. And we do so. And we're working with the honeybee here. and the sweet nectars of life. And we're creating the sweet nectars of life with love. And this is where we heal with creation, where we actually heal with creation between the masculine and feminine, because it's been made into a dirty thing in a lot of places. It's been called a sin in a lot of places because of lust, because of these templates. But no longer, because remember, we've elevated this love. Okay? It's not dirty, guys. We've restored the pureness to it, and we honor how beautiful and sacred that this all is. And it's beautiful and sacred, and it's coming from the divine. This is coming from the light. Okay? This is coming from the light. Look, and we've accessed Ein Sophur, but we're in the center point right now. Ein Sophur is up here. The purest form of the light from the void, as we watch creation unfold. That's Ein Sophur. And we're unfolding with the purest form of the light as we watch creation unfold, but we've hit through the center point. And in order to do this, guys, we had to explore with the earth, through the earth. This is the Six of Stones, which is the Six of Pentacles. We have to look up. We have to look up. Now, it doesn't mean we actually have to look up, but you guys know what I mean. We have to look up. This goes back to the priestess and our connection to the priestess and going up. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have a metamorphosis now with death and transformation. And it's connected to the purity that we've just created. It's connected to this pureness that we've just created by creating the sweet nectars of life with the negative. The bees create the sweet nectars of life with the negative. They are the positive. And we come together. Okay, we come together through the earth. And we expand our happy homes. We create these happy homes. The happy homes filled with light of new earth with the new templates. So they may not necessarily look like this template, but we've expanded with the light. We've created homes with the light. I know my home has this guy in it. And we've got the right cup now, guys. This cup is connected to our root chakra. This is a recalibration with our blood. With our root. We've literally purified our blood. This is a purification with our blood in order to work with our chakras and create holistic healing, holistic health. This is why many of us get called to put down lower vibrational things that devil is offering in that cup. Because prime example, here it is, it's alcohol. Alcohol is within that cup. We need to purify. We need to heal our blood. So we put down the alcohol. Now what's in that cup? It's a high vibe liquid. Water. So we've been reflected back to us. Remember, guys, how to go from here to here. Connection to the new lunar new year is the reunion. And restoring balance through healing with karma. And that is connected to working with the shaman. And we're going to get deeper into working with the shaman and what this means. And building and creating anew with the building blocks of life with the soul, spirit, and self. And our Three of Pentacle pals. So remember I told you the Queen of Cups was already here? Well, here she was. The Queen of Vessels, the Queen of Cups. Salmon, and this is our connection to Pisces and Jupiter right now during this time. And remember, this is happening through the earth with the earth and our creativity, the Three of Stones, our creativity. What is being honored with this, and this is the protection that the earth is going to offer us. Remember, we're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Four. So we're going to receive instruction on how to do so. We need to be gifted a pen. You know what, guys? And we're also going from the 3 to the 4. So this is connected to the gift of the pentacle. This is the key right here, the gift of the pentacle. And that's, we're going to go through that door and we're going to expand with life. So protection with the earth is being honored here. Something with the earth is being honored here. And it has to do with the journey. And we're going to be expanding off this within a future reading. So stay tuned for this as well, guys. The journey and the stag. We're going to get messages for these two cards. And they're allowing us right now to work with the High Priestess and access this. And understand that everything has a spirit and how to continue to work with energy. And embody it. We're going to embody it all. We're fully integrated here. We're doing this. We're doing this here. We fully integrated. We're in our generosity, okay? And there's our connection back to our 3 of Cups. Back to the 3. Honoring the 2. And there's 3 more, guys. And this is pulling us in, pulling us together. As we've healed from duality. We need to accept this from within to without. And this is connected to working with the Ace of Cups, the waters of life, the Ace of Vessels. This means much right now, guys. This means much. I can feel the energy just zinging from this card. And this, oh my God, there's the moon boat. There's the moon boat I'm about to share on the vision. Guys, part of the vision is the moon turned into a boat. And went away on the water. And it's connected to our new patterns. Our new patterns that are allowing us to restore justice. And remember, they've been mirrored back to us. They've been reflected. And they're showing us how to work with the light to create anew. And this goes back to being able to heal anew with the mind. With the masculine. And we honor healing with the Father, with the wands, through the center point, and we expand. We literally expand. We added the positive charge, and there's our new patterns. We've created a new, we've shape-shifted. Look, there's origami here. We've shape-shifted, and we've learned how to let go. Look, we're in the flow. And it's connected to those 3 cups, our abundance. And we're being reminded that the 3 cups is connected to the 2 and the Ace. Right? As well as those lovely 2 cups we just saw here. Going from fear to love. And this has to do with Athene, the white goddess of Gemini, and Freya, the black goddess of Aquarius, and the transition from here to here. We're shifting here, and we're going to discuss more about this in the future. And now here we are on this boat, guys. Here we are on this boat. We're traveling on it. I can hardly wait to share this vision. This is lit. As we've healed from cruelty and we've restored our power of creation. But guys, we did it. Okay? We did it. So we're moving forward with Metatron's cube. And we're not afraid of the unknown anymore. We're working with it. We're working with the unknown. We're working with creation. So we're having illumination as we've healed from narcissism. This is connected to the flower of life and meditation and much more. There's so much sacred geometry within this. We found strength. We found strength here. This has to do with we're not in abuse of the power that we hold here. We're working with the power of creation. We've worked with ego and spirit to move the energy up the spine. Our connection to the Kundalini and the staff of Hermes. What is lower vibrational is being burnt away. We're literally walking through the fire. We're on fire in order to understand, because this is the serpent that eats its own tail. We're not doing this. We've created a new. We've healed from duality in order to create a new. And we achieve it. Remember, this is all about going from the 7 of Cups to the 6. We go from lust to joy. This is lit, guys. Lit. I can hardly wait to see what this third eye activation is within our next 2 readings. Love, light, and healing energies sent your way to create today, guys. I'll see you there. I love you.